The following contest is a last woman standing match and is for the NXT Women's North American Championship.
Already so many accolades for this woman, Bianca BelAir. Before dominating here in WWE, she was a decorated collegiate athlete.
Yeah, but let's talk about some of that dominance here in WWE, Michael. Bianca BelAir, a former Royal Rumble winner, a multi-time women's champion as well.
It's starting to look like there truly aren't any limits that Bianca BelAir can't reach.
The EST Bianca BelAir always has such a big smile on her face.
Well, that's just because Bianca hasn't realized you're down here yet.
A woman obsessed with championship gold.
Because Roxanne knows what she's worth. You have to love this level of confidence in a superstar.
Especially for so early in her tenure in WWE.
Well, Roxanne's already done more in her early 20s than most competitors do in their entire career.
Does not need to be the EST, just better than Bianca for one match.
Even that's easier said than done.
Introducing the challenger, from Knoxville, Tennessee, Bianca BelAir. And her opponent, from Laredo, Texas, the NXT Women's North American Champion, Roxanne Perez.
The competitors tonight have not taken their eyes off that prize, the NXT Women's North American Championship.
Match is underway. NXT Women's North American Championship on the line.
Any woman who has added her name to this title's history has quickly established herself as a talent to watch in WWE.
Well, that's true, Saxon, but I also know plenty of veterans and legends who want to prove their legacy by taking this title. Breaks out and applies a chin lock. Boom!
Impact on the jaw. That can make an opening for her. And they tie up with a collar and elbow. Finds a way to get into a wrist lock of their own. Oh, right to the shoulder.
Roxanne sensed that was coming. Wheelbarrow into a face buster. Nice.
Targeting the arm to great effect.
Basement drop kick to the back. And into the collar and elbow. Showing strength here, driving them into the ropes.
Oh, God. BelAir was scouted there.
Counter after counter. Neither superstar getting the clear advantage.
Dominating shoulder tackle.
And Perez saw that coming. Rising to her feet, and she's going to be met with something fierce. And a well-timed counter. Kick gets caught. Oh, elbow to the knee. Hyperextend your leg. And she quickly turned that around.
Just defiantly fighting off her opponent.
Perez caught by surprise.
Dropped from above. BelAir with a standing shooting star.
Hard work paying off on Bianca BelAir's end right there.
Putting it into the ref's count there. Oh, did you hear that? Oof, had it scouted and met with a back elbow. Snapmare, carrying the spine. Roll!
Rising back to her feet. She's still in this.
Referee's count broken. There's still more to go in this match.
Sky-high monkey flip.
Roxanne Perez is just feeding off the electricity inside the arena now. Ooh, forearm.
Spiked. The challenger really struggling to avoid major damage.
They're both just doing anything they can to ensure victory and be the last one standing.
Good golly, Miss Molly.
DDT!
And there was a little extra emphasis on that one.
This goes to show you how bad Perez wants it.
Does she think she's in a pose-off or something? This is a wrestling match.
Intercepts that attack with a knee right to the stomach.
Uh-oh, has to find a way out of this.
Big slam.
Referee has to call off the count as this match continues.
Smart strategy. She's not taking any risks, not allowing her opponent to get any more of a breather.
Military press slam.
No way. Getting up and stopping the count.
No sign of surrender here. Turns that away.
Vicious attack.
Looks like the EST can add the showboating-ist to her resume. Feds press takes him down.
Stops the kick.
Strong punch.
And she's making her way to the top rope here.
From the top. Whoa, what a landing. Soaring through the sky and crashing onto their opponent.
Sliding back in under the ropes here. And she's broken the referee's count. Working to get to her feet and continue on in this match.
From behind.
Into the wheelbarrow facebuster. Roxanne fired up, urging the crowd to get there too.
All right, we got it the first time. Let's get back to business.
BelAir goes behind. How about
With a grand slam. The power of Bianca BelAir. Kiss of death, the KOD.
Could that be enough to gain the title?
I'm all for getting in the head of your opponent, but there's a point where she has to lock up. Does she think she's in a pose-off or something? This is a wrestling match.
And that's what she gets for taking her eyes off her opponent.
She's pumping herself up, reaching out for that burst of energy.
It's cinched in. This could be over.
And she's tapping, but it doesn't matter at all in this situation. Roxanne Perez rallying the crowd behind her.
Referee's count at 7. This could be it. The count ends there.
Able to rally and get back up on 2 feet.
Shot knee. She wants to take this thing to the outside.
Perez pausing to soak up the adulation. Reps at 7.
Are we going to see any signs of life?
She's back up before the count of 10.
Showing her determination.
Sharp chop.
Oh, here it comes.
That's how you take an opponent down. Oh, come on. This is just ridiculous now. Pay attention to your opponent. Okay, she's taking her showboat a bit too far at this point.
That's 7. It's getting close.
Oh, come on. This is just ridiculous now. Pay attention to your opponent. Gets lifted into position. Down. Enough of this. She needs to refocus on the task at hand now. Okay, she's taking her showboat a bit too far at this point. Threatening the end of the count.
Only a few more seconds before this is over.
Okay, now she's rubbing salt in the wound.
Oh, serves her right. Not take.
Bianca BelAir.
And the KOD.
Can the champ recover from that?
Bianca feeling a rush of confidence right now.
She might want to turn her attention back to the match at hand. Is this it? Is this going to be the final count?
Time's practically standing still now.
Back to a standing position. That stops the count.
This one's not over yet. Focused attack on the body.
Does she think she's in a pose-off or something? This is a wrestling match. I don't get this. She's barely paying attention to her opponent. She's supposed to be competing in a match here. Okay, now she's rubbing salt in the wound. Carrying the opposition. What's the thought here?
Perez telling her opponent to bring it.
Okay, she's taking her showboat a bit too far at this point.
Oh, not looking so high and mighty now, is she? Bianca BelAir trying to bring the audience along.
All right, we got it the first time. Let's get back to business. Okay, she's taking her showboat a bit too far at this point. DDT!
Roxanne even more determined than ever now.
Okay, now she's rubbing salt in the wound. We might be in the final moments of this match.
Gotta dig deep.
Try as you might, you just can't get the title off Roxanne Perez.
These ladies put on quite a show. Here's another gander. successfully defends her crown.
What a reassuring victory for her tonight. The champ proving why she's at the top once again.